Boat number 15. Boat number 16. 28. 29.
Welcome to a new edition of the $125,000 Bojangles Pro-Am Team Tournament Trail. The bass tournament that allows a weekend angler to share in the limelight previously only enjoyed by the pros. Follow us as we travel around North Carolina as weekend anglers compete in a tournament with 2 levels of competition with a guaranteed $4,000 first place prize. Join us as we travel to Lake Gaston at Roanoke Rapids, Sutton Lake at Wilmington, Chowan River at Edenton, Neuse Trent at Newbern, Carr Lake at Flemingtown, and Roanoke River at Plymouth. Watch us each week with exciting weigh-in, fishing, and awards action as anglers compete for one of the limited slots in the prestigious Bojangles Classic. Today's show is brought to you by our proud sponsors, Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits, the new Sports Shop, your outdoor sportsman headquarters, Shimano Fishing, North America's leading manufacturer of high-quality fishing gear, Mercury Marine, #1 on the water, and Triton Boats, we take American fishing. Now let's go to our host, Danny Joe Humphrey, to see where today's tournament will be. Okay, today we're on the third stop of the 2020 Bojangles Pro-Am Team Tournament Trail. We're fishing on the Roanoke out of Plymouth. Great fishing on the Roanoke. Should have some really good fish today. It's going to be a good one. Roanoke's always good to us. They bring in some big fish. So I want you to stay tuned. We'll be right back with the weigh-in right after these breaks.
It's bow time.
Dad, we're hungry.
Yep, to the grill. No.
Out of gas on game day? Drop a big bow box on it. Game on. Feed a family of 4 with 8 pieces of scratch-made chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea.
It's bow time.
Do you remember that show you watched last year? What about that social media post last week? Didn't think so. Out here, moments turn into memories that we never forget. Every chance I get out here. New Sports Shop, we've got the gear in Kinston and Cedar Point.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline, unlimited fun, unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
TRX. The bold new family of bass boats from Triton. 7 awesome models from 18.5 to nearly 22 feet. TRX. The new standard in bass boats. Exclusively from Triton.
$665. $1560. $566. here. 18, 28. New big fish. What's it, 660 something? New big fish here, 743. Leader here, pretty close. $17.90. $15.06. $17.43. Let's bring him up here. 7.5. 5.5. 5. 93. $16.62. Our new leader here, 20. 58. Big fish, 489. Good sack here, guys. $18.77.
It's bow time.
Dad, we're hungry.
Yep, to the grill. Oh, no.
Out of gas on game day? Drop a big bow box on it. Game on. Feed a family of 4 with 8 pieces of scratch-made chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea.
It's bow time.
Do you remember that show you watched last year? What about that social media post last week? Didn't think so. Out here, moments turn into memories that we never forget. Every chance I get out here. Shop. We've got the gear in Kinston and Cedar Point.
Good grief. Little bass. We're gonna throw him back anyway, right? Huh? Neil won't.
I'm glad he lost him because now I ain't down.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something now.
I'm still tied.
No, you're not, Neil. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you something right now. The way when you can document it on film and he gets off that in the boat,
Hey, he
it
ain't
counts.
in the boat till he's in the boat.
It counts. I'm telling you, he's one up on you. He's 3 pounds ahead of you.
You can't weigh that one in.
Nope. I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Highlights.
We're playing with my rules today. If it's on video, it's legitimate.
Okay, well, how much did he weigh and how
He
long
weighed
was it?
He weighed 2 pounds 10 ounces.
Mm.
Well, you won the tournament, Jimmy. How about sharing with our viewers what you did that day?
Well, we started off in Castle Hayne and we fished in the pads to start with, and we didn't have any bites. We started off with top water like most people do. We threw the buzz baits a little bit, but we couldn't get anything going, so we started moving on down the river, and we started picking apart, fishing mostly wood. Once the water started getting down, you know, it's a tidal river. Once the water started getting down, the fish started to relate to the wood more, and we found that, you know, this time of year the bait of choice is to fish it with a floating worm. Something other that you can let it drift up underneath the wood. You can fish it slow or you can fish it fast. Most of the fish that we caught, almost all of them, come out of either brush or logs and ditch mouths. They were within 25 yards of a ditch generally, and every fish we caught was on the sherbet floating worm, Danny Joe's floating worm. We fish them on spinning rods, heavy action spinning rods. With it being in tidal water and the fish are tight to the heel, generally you got to get them out of there pretty quick or they're going to wrap you up. And the braided line, we fish as small a diameter as we can, which is generally like an 8-pound diameter, 20-pound test. And we fish it on a 5/0 worm hook and Texas rigged. And generally we put a little kink in it. A lot of people don't like to have the kink in it, especially if you fish it on monofilament line, because it will twist the line. But on the braid, you don't have a twist problem. You can put that kink in it and the worm is twice as much action. It'll walk back and forth. You can let it sink all the way, or you can skip it right on the top. And we use a small thin wire hook so that the bait skips real good. In the fall, sometimes we like to fish it where it sinks a little faster. We use a thicker hook. I guess all in all, we had a really good tournament. Most of the fish that bit we caught. We had 2 really good fish, especially for the Northeast Cape Fear River. We had one that was a little over 4. We had another fish that was right at 4. And generally 10 to 12 pounds wins, and we had 1578. We had 3 fish that we culled with, so eventually that was like 8 keepers. But we had a really good day. We were very, very fortunate.
That's him right there. He was way off the bank, wasn't he? That's nice. That's a good keeper there.
He can jump like Bill. He got a sore on his head.
He's better than you thought he was.
He's pretty.
Yeah, look at that sore on his head right there.
Something
Got a
bit him.
hematoma.
Something bit him. Hematoma, is that like bass? What does that mean in bass?
I don't know. It means that's where that buzzbait knocked him upside the head.
He was way out here, wasn't he?
Yep.
It's a pretty one. Good job there, Neil.
Thank you. Thank you.
Does that mean you get to run a trolling motor now?
No, I got to catch him off. He got to catch one for me to get on the trolling motor. Boat
Oh,
rules-
that's right. I got
boat
you.
rules is you got to be on the front to catch one to get loose.
Makes sense to me.
Pull and drag, baby. That's you off the front. That moves you to the rear.
That is a nice fish right there anywhere.
That's a pretty Black River fish.
He was blowing up on that buzzing grove,
Yeah.
hanging in the bush.
Floating worm bass right there.
Danny Hope.
You got him?
Yeah. He's a little one, but I got him.
It's a bass.
Jump off too. Supposed to be one right there. Is that where you're supposed to hook them at?
Mm-hmm.
Because I must be doing mine wrong.
About jerked that in the lap.
Well, shit, take it like this.
The rod's tangled up on the end. Good thing you caught him, Neil. You know why?
Man, I'm telling you.
Because if you hadn't caught him, he'd have weighed about 12 pounds.
And look, he's hooked on the outside of the mouth.
Right.
That's why I've been losing them. That's why I've been losing them. They ain't cooperating. All on the boat, Danny Hope. Get a lip grip. Some good footage. Dang, look how bowed up that thing is.
Well, we knew something was wrong with him.
He's a humpback. Look at him. Look how thick that fish is at the front.
Sir.
Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a typical Black River
That
fish.
guy is humped up in the front.
I'm telling you, you catch a lot of them like that with a hump at the end.
God, look at him. That's unreal, ain't it? Look at him. That's wild. Got big old eyes.
It's bow time.
Dad, we're hungry.
Yep, to the grill. No.
Out of gas on game day? Drop a big bow box on it. Game on. Feed a family of 4 with 8 pieces of scratch-made chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea.
It's bow time.
Do you remember that show you watched last year? What about that social media post last week? Didn't think so. Out here, moments turn into memories that we never forget. Every chance I get out here. New Sports Shop. We've got the gear in Kinston and Cedar Point.
All right, we got our AM awards first. And our team to date, third place is Dean and Levi Jones. If y'all come up here, please. We got you a check here. Third place, you had 14 bows today for $90. And you got bragging rights right here. And as always, I'm proud of you. Thank you, boys, very much. Appreciate you coming. Second place, Kenny Simpson and Gary Bugner. They had 1276. Got you a check for second place. 140 bucks there, guys. And you got you a little bit of bragging rights there to go home with. Prove you went fishing. We thank you. We're proud of you. Thank you. And today's champions, come on up here. Jim Crozier, Todd Meisner. They had a great weight today, 15 pounds, 1506. Got you a check there, boys, for $230. Got you a first place bragging rights. Now, if you tell me you caught yours on a turtle, I'm gonna know you're lying. So what'd you catch yours on?
Caught them on a variety of soft plastics.
A variety of soft plastics. All right.
I think we caught them on a hard bait early, but at the end of the day,
Get
we
off
caught
my
'em on
stage.
soft plastics.
We don't have any line up here today. Soft plastics. That's about like saying I caught them on a hook. Okay, now it's time for our pro awards. And our first winners in the pro division is 10th place, Scott Griffin and Jay Allen. Would y'all come up here, please? 10th place, got your check here for $310 at $14.97. Good job, guys. Let's hear it for them. Good job. Thank you very much. 9th place, we got Houston Cash and Clement Detroit. What kind of name is it? French?
French, yeah.
Okay. Y'all had 1508 today. Got your check here for $360, guy. You're doing all right. You're doing all right. Thank you, boys. Thank you for coming. In 8th place, Marcel or Marshall Williford, as he's called, and Rodney Smith at $1560 today, boys. Got your nice little check there, $420.
All right.
You had a good time, didn't you?
Yeah, man.
Other than the boat ride?
Oh, boat ride was tough, yeah. It was fun.
That's good. Thank you very much, boys. 7th place, Jeremy Ives and Tremaine Newton, better known as Fig and Newton. I don't know how they got that name. Who gave you that name? Must have been somebody from around Wilmington. You boys have $1566 today. Got your check here for $510.
Thank you, sir.
That ain't bad, is it?
No, sir.
Let's hear it for them. That's a good job.
Thank you, buddy.
Very good job. Thank you very much. And 6th place, the Scooter, alias Scotter.
Hey man, how you doing?
All right. And Eric Galazzo had $1662 to the day. Got your check here, boys, for $720.
Hey,
ain't that all right?
that'll work.
That's a
That'll
good deal.
work. Yep,
We
good
thank
day.
you. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
In 5th place, come on up here. Got my old buddies here. The Stillies, Jesse and Jesse Jr. Stilly. They had $1743 today. Got them a check for $860. What do you think about that?
Sure, that's great.
Got you this. I know you're proud.
Thank you, sir.
Isn't this the best finish you had in the pro division?
Yes, sir.
Well, good. You're on a roll. That's all it does. Once you get there, you got it. Congratulations. 4th place, Justin Everett and Lance Murray had a good weight today, $1790. Got your check for $960 for 4th place. Is that bad?
That'll work. That'll work.
Got you a $770 check for big fish today, $743. What do you think about that? You all right, buddy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that what it is? The Gatorade done it.
Yeah, well, no, he let me get a Gatorade last week when I didn't have anything to drink. He said it's going to cost you.
Okay, that's going to cost you because you beat them out.
Yes, sir.
All right, come on up here, boys. Some of my old favorites here. See, you're what is it?
One of them.
I can't think of his name.
I'm
No,
the one from North Carolina. I'm not the lucky one from Virginia.
he spells his name different than you. He's got an E on the end of his name. That's how I tell y'all apart. Did you know that?
Oh yeah.
Just by the E.
Yes, that's right.
We got some guys here been around since the beginning of time. Bobby Clark and Tommy Hughes. You boys had a good day today. You had 1828. Got your check here, boys, for $1,060. And got your 3rd place bragging rights right there. And I'm proud of you, and everybody else is too. Thank you very much, boys. I really do. I mean it. Congratulations. 2nd place, Kevin Sutton and Brandon Sykes. Thought you had it today. Where you grabbed your check for?
I thought you had to.
And I'm going to go hand it to you. I'm going to hold it. I got to see how much fish you weighed. They had 1877, second place, $1,460. And there ain't nothing wrong with that anywhere, is it? None whatsoever. Come on up here. Jeff Peterson. I don't know Jeff, but I've known Bobby Clark for 100 years. You boys done it good. Done yourself proud today. I am proud of you. Very, very proud of you. You had 20:58, which is not the best weight in the world, but it don't have to be. It just has to be better than everybody else, does it? Depends on where you end up. 20:58. Got them a check here for only $4,000. Can you stand that?
Yeah, we can do something with that.
Didn't you and your son win one day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
Proud of you boys.
Thank
I got to ask you a question because I need to talk to you, but give me an idea of what your strategy was today.
Well, we made a little bit of a run, and it was very nice this morning. It was nice coming back. So we just went to an area where we found some stuff, and we just stayed in 4 or 5 areas and just hitting different stuff. No, it was like different creeks and different rivers.
Where were the fish holding today? Were they in grass or on the wood or what?
They were on wood.
They were?
Yep.
With the high water, I know you went out, was the water high down there too?
The higher the better.
Really?
Yep.
What did that do, make the fish move in?
It got them closer to where we were fishing.
Okay, I got you.
Kind of, yeah.
I understand. Well, you did good, and I'm real proud of you. Wish I could shake your hand. Well, I've hugged his neck enough, but proud of you boys. Very much. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you. You tell your son he should have been here today.
Yeah.
Have you already called him?
No, we haven't. We're going to let him know.
All right. Thank you much.
All right. Thank you.
That wraps it up for the day here on Roanoke. They caught a lot of fish. We expected them to. Had some wind that bothered some of them, but they still caught them. They always do. This crowd is a fishing bunch of son of a guns, I'll tell you that. Until next time, I'm Danny Joe Humphrey, and I'll see you out on the water. I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we did bringing it to you. To view the rest of our shows, go to bojanglesproam.com. To contact us for tournament information, call us at 252-527-0918, and we'll get the info out to you. Today's show is proudly brought to you by our fine sponsors, Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits. It's bow time. The New Sports Shop, your outdoor sportsman headquarters. Shimano Fishing, Mercury Marine, #1 on the water, and Triton Boats, we take America fishing. Tune in next week at the same time for another edition of the Bojangles Pro-Am Team Tournament Trail.